it to go live in a little bit, but it said, we're going live right now. See, I'm telling you, I'm getting new to this. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to be talking about how you can start sharing your journey, your progress in personal development on YouTube or something like that was the title. I just wrote it in right now. Basically, what I want to talk about is I got a few minutes, a few while, not minutes, a few while to go live here with you guys. So, and I want to keep on getting better and getting used to going live whenever I'm connected to, whenever I got Wi-Fi access, right? So here we're going to be talking about exactly that. Why should you start? No, was it why? No, what should you start sharing? How can you start documenting and sharing your personal development journey on YouTube? I'm going to be doing a series. I'm going to be talking about this for a little bit. Because this is just something that hit, and it's like, this makes so much sense. Because I was in that same place. I was in that same place. Excuse me. Like, what do I share? How can I share it? What can I talk about? And I think what's gotten me the best satisfaction and result in progress is being able to share. And make sure I'm doing this right. Being able to share what has worked for me. What have I applied? And what has worked. And once you could put those two things together, this now can help someone that's out there. You try something, it works. You're like, wow, I made progress. I feel better. I became a little bit better of a version of me. You must have learned that somewhere, unless you came up with it yourself. But anybody who starts some type of personal development journey has somebody that's guided them along, probably here on YouTube, someone that's done it already. You punched in how to start working on myself. And the rules across the board are the same. It's the same. We're all built the same. We're different, but we're the same. We all have the same things that we need to work on: health, wealth, love, spirituality, generosity. And it's the same formula for everybody. It works the same. Now, we're all individuals. We all have our own journey, our own road. We're separate, but we're connected in the sense that it's the same universal rules. So if you start applying something that, okay, like, for example, like for me, I'm tripping out that I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. If you're coming in here, it looks like people are coming in here. So if you're coming in here, what's up? Good evening. It's evening where I'm at. It's night. It's actually like 9 o'clock. So if you're in here, make sure you hit the like button. Hi. Gotta throw these on so I can make sure I can read. All right, here we go. 7 a.m. Really, you're in the a.m. All right, cool. I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Biani? I hope I'm saying that right. 7. I apologize if I'm not. If I'm saying it right, cool. If not, I apologize. So if you guys are in here, make sure you hit the like button. Lets me know that, yeah, we're coming through loud and clear. So what I'm talking about is, how do you start sharing your journey in personal development? It's what you're doing that worked for you. If someone out there tells you, start exercising every day, start exercising to elevate your attitude, and you're like, it causes enough curiosity. That's where it starts. It's curiosity. It starts with curiosity, and it's followed by courage. Thanks for the likes. We got 2 likes, 10 people in here, 2 likes. We got 8 more to go. Let's get it going. So you got a little bit of curiosity. Now you spice that up with some courage, and you say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and start with this whole exercise thing that they say to elevate my attitude, to better my attitude. So you do it. You wake up in the morning, you hit the floor or the table or the wall, whatever, and you put the intention of, hey, you know what? I'm going to bust these 5 push-ups to elevate my attitude. And you do it. You're like, okay, cool. Then later on throughout the day, like, anytime you start feeling some type of way, bummed out, sad, self-victimizing, some kind of, BS kind of way where it's just not working, you go out there and you bust some push-ups again, and it elevates your attitude. You change, you go from a low-level attitude to a high attitude. You're like, hey, this works. And you do it again later. Something else happens. Something else triggers you, and it messes up your attitude. You start getting bummy again. Start getting sad. You start getting self-victimizing. You start getting upset. You start getting mad. And you're like, hey, let me go do that whole, you're not high. You go out there and you bust some more push-ups. Like, hey, it worked earlier. It's going to work again. Here, you're still lacing up curiosity with courage. This is all you. And you do it again, and it works. You're like, man, there's something here. This is working right there. Something you could share. Something you could share early on in your personal development journey that could totally help somebody else out, especially somebody else that finds relatability with you. Something within you, whether it's at an energy level, whether it's the way you look, the way you talk, your gestures, whether you wear glasses for reading or not. It could be many things. Any things. There's sometimes like you'd ask yourself, like I've asked myself, like, why do I find relatability with this person? We have very distinctive backgrounds, upbringings, cultures, but there's something about this guy that just I connect with. And it could be his comedic timing. It could be that he's silly. It could be that he talks a certain way that makes you laugh, and only there's a special group of people out there in this world that makes you laugh a certain way, makes you giggle from the pit of your stomach. That's one of my mentors that I listen to. He's no longer with us on this planet, but since I've been listening to him, it's like he makes me laugh with the way he talks in his old recordings. I listen to him. It's like this guy's funny AF, and I connect with him. He's taught me so much. Totally different backgrounds, from culture to everything, but that's a relatability that I have with him. So that's where you come in. You're gonna have a relatability with somebody. Even though you're early on in your journey of personal development, that's why you need to share it. You figured out that, hey, you know what? This push-up thing to elevate my attitude really works. That could be you. Again, it's gonna be true for everybody, because these are fundamental laws and rules that work for everybody across the board. Exercise with the intention to better your attitude will better your attitude. Period. You just had to have enough curiosity and enough courage to try it. But back to the whole topic of this video, of this live, is to, like, how do you start sharing your journey in personal development? Well, that's kind of square one. Anything that you've tried that's worked, you can share it. I would recommend not sharing stuff that you haven't tried yet. It sounds good, but you haven't done it yet. Although it's a good thing to share, but it's not coming from experience. When it comes from experience is when it really hits different, because you deliver it different, because you got that look in your eyes, in your face, and you're coming across with this energy of like, yo, this works. It really bettered my life. It changed a lot of things for me. It gave me a different perspective. I no longer have that victim mindset. Nothing can mess with me. I'm always vibing high. Sometimes that term is overused, but when you come down to like an attitude level and say, I always have a high attitude. Nothing can get me down, no matter what nobody says, nobody does, the way they look at me. Remembering, nothing could trigger me, nothing can make me remember old shit that happened to me, because I've realized that life happens for me, not to me. All because you did push-ups? All because I did push-ups. It changed the way I look at things. I changed the way I look at things, and the things that I look at change. Why? Because I used exercise with the intention to elevate my attitude. I go share that. One person out of all the videos that I do, all the videos that they watch, if one person gets it and says, hey, that's causing me curiosity, I want to try what he's talking about, and he or she does it, do you realize how powerful that is for me at an energy level? I got to help someone. I feel like, wow, I got to give someone the same feeling that I got when someone taught me that. That one magical day where I felt like zero. I'm done. I quit. And that video hit. You know, if you exercise, you can raise your attitude. For real? And then to lose, I quit anyways, so let me try it. And I do it, and it's like, oh, damn, it worked. That was crazy for me. That changed my life. That changed the direction of my life. From that moment on, my life started getting better and better and better and better and better. So I decided to share it. It works. That's where you could start. So if you're starting your personal development journey, personal development, self-help, self-improvement, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same. Becoming the version of you that you would respect and admire. Elevating yourself. Start the journey to becoming your full potential. If you rock with that, it's like, yeah, I know there's more. If you've ever laid there, whether you're driving, you're at home, you're by yourself, and wondered, I know I'm made for more. I know there's more, but why can't I achieve it? Why can't I get there? I know I'm capable. I'm hardworking. I don't quit. I try and I try and I try. I know I'm made for more. I'm creative. I'm smart. I'm not dumb. I get stuff done. Maybe there's certain things that I have no interest in. Excuse me. I don't like to learn stuff that I don't like. I don't like to learn stuff that's boring to me. But that thing that I do like, I get into it, and I learn it, and I'm good at it. But I can't seem to achieve the things that I want to achieve. Okay, that's your conscience telling you that there is more to achieve. You just need to become a better version of you. Because wherever you go, that's where you're at. The reason why you can't get good at anything you do is because you're not good at being you. I wasn't good at being me. Let's say a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being a low quality version of me, and 10 being the best quality version of me. Let's say I was a 3. A 3 level version of me. No matter what I did. If I wanted to become a DJ, I was a level 3 DJ. If I wanted to become a gardener, I was a level 3 gardener. If I wanted to be a student, I was a level 3 student. Now I become a dad, I'm a level 3 dad. A husband, I'm a level 3 husband. A member of my community, I'm a level 3 level of my community. I'm gonna start journaling and going to seminars and I'm a level 3 goer of those things. I'm gonna buy a nice truck and fix it up and be a truck owner. I'm a level 3. I'm gonna go be an employee at this store, at this business or whatever, a technician. I'm gonna be a level 3 level of profession that I choose. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna be a content creator, level 3. Because wherever I went, that's where I was at. I sucked at being me. Therefore, anything I went to go try to do, whatever it was, a pet owner, level 3. Once that awareness was shown to me, I was like, shit, well, I need to become a better version of me. Exactly. And that's self-development. So I switched it. I said, okay, instead of trying to chase anything that runs, anything I chased ran, I was like, okay, why don't I start working on me? Turn it around. I ain't chasing nothing no more. I don't want to be a better dad. I don't want to be a better husband. I don't want to be a better son. I don't want to be a better neighbor. I don't want to be a better anything. I don't want to be a better content creator. I don't want to be a better nothing. The only thing I want to get better at is at being me. I want to get good at being me. Automatically, I got better at all the things. I got better at being a husband. I got better at being an example to my kids. I got better at being a content creator. Nothing changed. I didn't buy a different camera. I didn't buy a different truck. I didn't get a different set of kids or a different wife. All I did was start working on me. And all those things became what? Better. Because I became better. Because wherever I go, that's where I'm at. So once you start practicing all these things, the basic stuff, I'm telling you, exercise. Start exercising to elevate your attitude, because it all starts with thought. Thought, feelings, actions. Elevate your thoughts, you elevate your feelings, you elevate your actions. We won't get into all that. Ask your questions, send your questions in, and I can answer them. If you have a question in the chat, I'll get into them. Remember, this is the whole idea with the chat, but I'm getting used to these lives, so we'll get that going. Anything that you try that makes you go, oh, dang, that worked. Share that. That's what you need to come on here and share. Choose your platform. Whatever. I love YouTube. Because it's very, very like an album. You could archive things. There's videos on here and other channels that I have. Shh. My son's first home run is on here. Oh, it gives me the chills when I watch it. So cool. But I also have this channel, which you've seen my journey. The day I started doing push-ups in the back of my truck. Changed my life. Why? Because you got buff? No. I did gain a little bit of muscle as a result. Yeah, that was a prize. But the main thing was I changed my mindset. I changed my attitude. I elevated my attitude. I turned around and I was like, oh my gosh, this works. I'm going to share it. And that's how I started sharing my journey and becoming the version of me that I would respect and admire. Hi, Yaneth. I know I skipped a few highs. Anybody that came in here, you've been in here. Oh, you can send it hi again. I'm sorry. I thought it was somebody else. Appreciate you being here. Anybody still joining me, go ahead and I ask you as a favor, please hit the like button. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, because with a subscription, you get notified on when I go live, and I'm going to be going live from. I'm going to be going live a lot from here forward. Ultimately, I'd like to go on here at least once a day. This is my second live for today, and I also post videos almost daily. I got one that I'm going to upload. Maybe not tonight. I have it in the chamber, but I don't think I'm going to have an opportunity to upload it. I still need to take a shower, have dinner, and get ready for tomorrow. But I mean, if you're in here, appreciate it. 4 of you in here, 4 of you hit the like button. Unless you just showed up and you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe so you get your notifications on when I go live. I'll be talking about this stuff. I know for the next I don't know if it's few days, few weeks, or few months, I'm going to be talking about sharing your journey on YouTube of your journey in personal development. You have to. It's part of the pillars. It's part of the 5 pillars of life: health, wealth, love, spirituality, generosity. Generosity isn't always only money. It's your example, being the example. That's being generous. Are you a good example to the people that are watching when you don't know they're watching? And even sharing. Be generous with stuff that you've applied and have gotten a good result. Who do I share it with? We're lucky enough to live in a time where we have platforms like this where we could share what we've learned, what's worked, because we don't have an education issue, we have an application issue. But if you're curious enough and courageous enough to actually apply what you learn, what I'm talking about here, what I teach here, or anybody else that's teaching this, that you rock with them, that you find relatability with them, and you apply it. I'm gonna do some exercise every day, and every time I feel bummy, I'm gonna bust some push-ups just to change, with the intention this is to change my attitude, this is to elevate my attitude, this is to elevate my attitude. And it works, and it starts changing your life, which it will that same day. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna do this for 3 weeks. Do it one day and watch how your life starts to change that day. You come on here and start a channel and you start talking about it. Yo, I learned this thing about doing push-ups to change your attitude. I did it today. I'm getting the chills just talking about it right now because I'm remembering that first day. You share that, you could help someone else start changing their lives like someone helped you change your life. That's what it's about. It's about passing the baton. I learned it from somebody. Who knows how many people have been touched by that person? I'm sharing it with you. I'm telling you, go try it and share it. If it works for you, share it. It's like trying a restaurant, trying a new food, trying an ice cream, trying a treat, trying something, trying a lotion. It's like, hey, this is really good. Why would you keep it to yourself? Share it to help out that one other person that needs that information. Same with this. You start working on yourself, you start working on your personal development journey, and it works. And you're like, whoa, you have to share it. It's your duty and your obligation to share it to help the evolution of other humans out there that find relatability in you. The way you talk, the way you look, your background, gestures. They find some about you. They're like, I rock with this person. This guy seems like a really cool person. This lady seems like a really cool person. What else does she have to say? There's something about her that just, maybe they won't say all that, but that's what's going on in here. And you hit them with the message of, yo, I tried this and it worked. It's starting to change my life. There's something about this. Then you go back to your source. Maybe it's me, maybe it's somebody else. And you continue to learn from them because you find relatability in them. You find relatability in me. There's something about me that you connect with. I get it because there's people that I connect with. I was telling you about my old mentor who's no longer with us. I still watch his videos because I connect with him. You learn from me, just like I learned from them. I'm sharing it with you. You're rocking with me. You're liking his. We start having back and forth questions. I start making videos answering your questions. We connect. You turn around and you share it. Because it's that generosity pillar. You gotta be generous. If you're expecting the universe to be generous with you, you have to give it away. You have to give what's worth, not just regurgitate it. Hey, I heard Albert talking about doing this. Do it. Have you done it? Nah, not really. Then why are you talking about it? That's the whole. We have overconsumption of education and not so much application. So don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution by actually applying it and telling people, I did it and it works. It worked for him. He says that it worked for his mentor. I'm doing it and it's worked for me. You do it. It's going to work for you. All right. We're going to hit some questions. See if anybody has some questions. I don't know, Yaneth has been here. I don't know if you're still in here. But if you're here, let's see. Let's see. I love the advice. I needed to hear the advice. Good. If you were meant to hear it, you heard it. Now apply it. Let's go. Let's start our channel. Looks like we don't got too much. I'll try. Appreciate it. Yeah, get in here, get on the lives. Make sure you subscribe. That way you get notified when I'm live. I'll be live tomorrow, no doubt. You know, if all goes well, I'll go. Yeah, time to go to bed. Yeah, get your sleep. Sleep's important. And then when you wake up in the morning, say, okay, these push-ups are to have a good attitude all day, and then do how many push-ups you feel comfortable doing. 1, 3, 5, 10. You don't have to do them on the floor. If it's a little much, do them up against the table. But you have to have the intention. This is to have a good attitude all day long. And just go. All right. Bye, Jeanette. Have a good night. We'll see you. And then anybody else who comes in here, whether it's on the replay, because this is going to be on, make sure you subscribe. That way you get notified. Every time I go live, I'm going to be going live daily, almost daily, maybe multiple times a day. But I do post almost daily, just regular videos as well. So make sure that you subscribe. It's important you subscribe so you get notified. Share this video if you can. Anybody that needs to hear it. I'm going to be talking a lot about starting your personal development journey and sharing your personal development journey. Any questions that you may have, if you get stuck, if you don't know what to share, how to share it, or what you should share, what you should keep to yourself, that's stuff that I'm going to be talking about here for a little bit. It's not going to be the main topic, but I just got this hit right now that I should be talking about this, and I'm very, I live a very conscience-guided life, and this is what my conscience has been telling me lately to talk about, so this is what I'm going to be talking about, especially on the lives. If you just hopped in right now, what's up? I'm Albert. Nice to meet you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so we can continue to stay connected. That's it for today, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.